We are back with another video. Today we are going to be talking about how do I figure out which one button to adapt, and two, how do I find where to solder for those buttons, which are two important questions when you're switch adapting. So this is a previous project that I did, and it is already switch adapt, as you can see. So there's not much going on this back plate. Everything we need is actually on the underside of this. So I took out the two screws, the one here and here, and we're gonna flip this over. Everything we need is now located here, and I'm gonna actually get in here a little bit. So you can see that I soldered here and here, which activate that question button, right? So you just have to take some tweezers, such as these, very fine point tweezers, and I just start touching things, right? So just to see what activates. So these two activate something. If I go out from there, these two activate something. And these two activate something. So you're gonna get something out of it, all of this, right? These two don't activate anything. By themselves, if you hit the wrong ones, it doesn't activate anything. So you got to hit the right two. This one, right? So just taking some tweezers like this and poking around is just fine. You're not gonna hurt the toy by doing this. Don't be afraid to get in here and start touching some things. Start tapping some things, and getting in here and really getting to know a motherboard and what it looks like and how to navigate it. Because in doing so, it'll be easier for the next toy you adapt that maybe you haven't seen the inside, but it's got a similar setup as this one. So getting familiar with these toys, if you're going to adapt multiple toys, just getting familiar with the layout of a motherboard on a toy like this is going to help you in the long run. So I found out that these two activate the button I wanted to activate, and I do have the sound off on it to ensure you all could hear me, but you can see by the lights that it does activate something. But it does turn out those two were the question. So just don't be afraid. Get in here and start touching around on things. It's definitely, in the long run, gonna make each and every one of these easier and easier. But this is the Fisher-Price whale, and it's this button right here that we were switch adapting. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. And here's just a quick demonstration on what it looks like when you do switch adapt that one button.
What number comes right after 2? Show me number 16. Find number 5.
So as you see, you don't necessarily need to push the buttons for it to move on to the next question, but
5. Deep dive. Count with me to number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
you aren't going to get all the rest of those prompts that are the event of pushing the correct answer. Now, this can be a great toy to share with like a pair of siblings. If you have a kid with disabilities that cannot necessarily hit the correct answer, a friend or a sibling could help them and play along with them. So it would be a great toy for socialization with another kid or a sibling.